It's going down tonight.
What is good, everybody? It is your boy. I have not been on this in, shoot, almost a year probably. As you can see here, tank is doing all right. Red Planet's still rocking there. We've moved stuff around. Got a lot of updates to give you, so I'm going to try and do it fast here. So you can see, though, unfortunately, some stuff has died out because I have moved this bad boy twice already. We moved across the state. First to my in-laws' house. I moved the tank with me when I moved for my new job. And then I moved it again once we found our forever home, which I'll walk you guys through our basement right now and give you the big update that I have. But yeah, tank, for how many times I moved it and a couple SPS have gotten smoked. Also, I started trying to use Vibrant, and I think that might have had something to do with it. I lost a couple, but it was no big deal. One was a Bonsai and one was this green Millie. Easy to be replaced, not that expensive, so I'm not too worried about it. But for most part, the rest of the tank looks really good. Like I said, the torches, this poor guy recently, I've had to try and move him out of the way. He's starting to bleach out, this torch. I don't know what the deal is, but this week he started coloring back up on the left-hand side. Originally it was just an all-purple torch. He's looking white right now. I might move him into the shadows here shortly just to make it a little better, but these guys have got to get a bigger home because literally, like, this is dying down blues right now, and they're like half the size. I swear this dude's like size of a softball usually. Same with him. They're always rocking there, and as you can see, they're beating the shit out of my trumpet right there. So I mean, it's time to, hey dudes, can you get out of the way? Y'all just ate, you're fine. It's time for an upgrade. So that's the next steps in life right there, and I'm gonna walk you through and show you what we got planned, and hopefully you enjoy. So if we get out of here, because like I said, I moved the tank twice already. It's in the cat's litter feeding area, so it's real sketch, but it works for now. It's all of our electrical panel stuff back here. So I mean, it's real janky setup, but if I come over here, remove the filter, I can show you guys what we're working with. This is our new almost finished basement. The rest of the house upstairs has been finished. So you can see I had to have them hot fix the walls again because some of the drywalling down here was jacked. I should have took videos before I got here, but there was drop ceiling, like literally down to here. Where am I at? Down to here. And these are 9-foot pour basements. Like, look at this, it's huge. So I don't know why anyone would ever do that, but we redid it right. These were like nasty wooden or metal poles. Redid that, makes it look nice. Finishing painting this up right now. As you can see here, I got some painting to do on this side. But they look good. We're gonna get them done shortly here. And I'm gonna finish painting all this jazz. New floors have been installed. It looks great, we absolutely love it. Cat's over here just chilling. Cat came back, by the way. Funny story, it's another video, but he went missing for 6 months before we left Kansas City. And the last week before we moved, dude showed back up. Wild. So again, the real reason why we're showing you this video, we moved, I upgraded, I needed it to happen because again, I sold my 210 before we moved here. And I was like, baby, if we're doing this, you gotta get me what I want. So I bought the tank of my dreams that I want for my fish room setup. And again, it sat over here. I should have done this video a long time ago, but shit's just been all over the place. So it was sitting here. Really, that's when I should have started it. This will be the bar area down the road, but your boy upgraded and we now have this bad boy. Again, I'm way behind. I'm already got the tank in place. Is what it is. There's still a lot of stuff to do, and I think the progression of setting up the rock and putting the water in and everything's a lot more fun. People don't really probably care watching the building actually happen where you set it in place and whatnot, but I'll show you everything we're doing here in a second. So this tank is 96.5 inches long, 30.5 inches deep, and 26 inches tall. Absolutely love how it sets right now. It sets on a Planet Aquarium's metal stand, or what is it, steel stand. I think I just went with the 36 inch instead of the 42. Could have gone 42 or 40, but it's good height for me. I like it. Perfect viewing angle for when you have little kids and stuff over. But my favorite point of this is because how this room sets. I want to show you the fish room. I would have lost this whole viewing angle because it's a wall right here, or at least there would have only been like 8 inches of squeeze in there and be able to use this whole pane. So what I did was in my office here, this is another video we'll do. I got a lot of stuff here, finishing painting and stuff, but that's the new gaming setup and workstation along with my wife. She works from home now, so she's got a work area. But we installed the side boob. Absolutely love it. So when I'm working in my office, if I get bored, I can just stare over here and look at 8 feet down, just gloriousness. Absolutely love it. So we installed that there. As you can see, the tank's bare right now. The Ghost Overflow or Synergy Overflow, whatever one it is, hasn't been installed yet. But I love the way the tank sits. I'll be able to just view this from here. Lights on in there because we're about to roll in so you guys can see everything. None of my radions or anything like that has been set up yet, but maybe I'll do another video of everything that we've had to purchase because there's a lot of shit sitting in this closet over here that I just have been storing away waiting. So let's check out the fish room real quick. As we go through these two double doors, this is how it made it easy to get the stuff in here. They open up wide right here. There's a bunch of crab. As you can see, this is like a platform for catching water in case of leaks. This is gonna be the RODI mixing station for salt water and RODI. I've got 205-gallon Norwesco containers upstairs. I just gotta bring them down here, get them ready to roll. Already got some Tropic Marin ready to roll because I'm about to switch salts. Tired of that Red Sea Coral Pro, it's getting annoying. This is a floor heater, probably never gonna use it. It's gonna be way too expensive to remove, so we're just gonna leave it and never use it. This is the fish quarantine. It will be moved slightly over here, just out of the way so I can still use the shelving for stuff back here. In its place, I have a dehumidifier that'll go right there. It's just a portable one that works for now, but I might upgrade down the road to a bigger one. It is what it is, but again, we'll move this over. As you can see, none of the walls are done yet. I'm just jerking you guys all over the place. Here's the tank. Sits beautifully. Absolutely love it. And you got plenty of workspace back here to walk through. This right here is a 72 by 24 by 20 tall sump, so about 150 gallons or so. I think it was made by a local guy. I can't remember. I went through my local fish store, so they got it for me. Tons of buckets. There was a floor drain right here. Didn't make any sense, so I had my contractor move it for me, so I might need to epoxy the floor. Somebody let me know if you think that's worth putting like garage epoxy down. But we had it moved. We got a bigger like industrial restaurant style drain here in case of leaks or anything, and then of course the slop sink installed with the RODI system. So yeah, this is basically the fish room right here. All plumbing will come out the back and down underneath. It's a tall enough stand so I can be able to get under there and work with everything. And so you can see when we bought this house, didn't really think about it too much, but the person like cheaped out. Instead of using wood, they went with this metal studs. Is what it is. But we're gonna probably either do hardy board or green board like that you use in bathrooms to just wall in this whole thing. And then I'm gonna use these like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like you can nail it to the ceiling and it looks like, it's not like styrofoam, but it's got like, it's this thermal backing that you can put up here. So I'm just gonna do it. My guys were like, you really don't need to. It's not gonna be that bad. We can control the humidity, but I just wanna make everything look clean. So we're gonna do walls all the way around. I'm gonna put that stuff on the ceiling, and we'll obviously have the tank lights drop here. Over here, clearance wise, and I said I'm gonna do everything all the way through. We're gonna put the frag tank right here, which is a 40-inch low boy, 48-inch low boy. So that'll take up probably to about over here. Then I have about another 2 feet of working space that I can use for like doing testing, gluing frags, all that jazz right in here. So there'll be a work area, and then the slop sink obviously to clean out your skimmer or anything else that you need to do. Once I get the hardy board up on the walls, got to paint it, and then I'm obviously going to start working on the control panel. I can't tell if I'm going to do a box to hide all the controls, but for the Apex, I think I'm going to probably place most of its working stuff up here above the water. It shouldn't get to it. Everything else draped over here, and then again the frag lights or the lighting for the frag tank, whenever that gets made, will be placed over here. That's down the road. I'm not too worried about it. I might need to rewire some of my piping for the slop sink, but it looks fine for now. And then the RODI system, I think, tell me if this sounds dumb, but I think I'm gonna put it on this wall and then drape all the cords up the ceiling and around and down over to here. Just because I can turn it on from the sink. I don't have to hardwire into any piping or anything. I can do that. And then I'm gonna do a diverter valve for the wastewater. So during the winter months, I won't use it as top off in my pool, but I'll drain it down here and we'll place it wherever else if I need to drain it. But I've got about 500 feet worth of line that I'm gonna take all the way out to the pool that's out through those doors over there. But that's basically the fish room setup in a nutshell. I think this is a perfect start to a video to give you guys a lowdown on when we're getting it set up before we start getting into, you know, actual water laid in this tank and then livestock and everything. I'm very happy with what we got. It's going to be an exciting road. Again, if you guys enjoy the video, a like rating is always appreciated. If you guys get any tips on anything you think I need in this room, let me know. Also going to put an inlet and outlet fan in here to keep air moving. It's another thing I've always been thinking about. Just a lot of different stuff on my list. Let me know what you guys think. If you got any tips or tricks, subscribe if you want to watch the journey. It's going to be fun. And as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all, but I'll let you get back at it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah.